The first question is, tell us about your business.
My bubblegum vintage, I do that with my sister. We have a t-shirt line. And I also have done 2 blogs, and I've done one speaking engagement. I thought to myself, why not start a business because so I can make my own money, and I decided to do it with my sister because I wanted her to work with me and she wanted to do the same thing. So I wanted to do a t-shirt line, but at first I started off selling paparazzi jewelry, and I made some money from that. Then I decided to make a t-shirt line. Oh, and I was selling slime at school.
What have you learned that is good about being in a business for yourself?
When you have a business for yourself, you could do what you like, and you could do you can make your own money, and you could do your business the way you want to do it. The hard things about being in business is the fact that you have to have time for your everyday life, and you have to have time to put your business, and you have to have time for everything.
Have you made money yet, or has it been more than you thought or less than you would think?
Well, I have made money from my first speaking engagement, and when I was doing paparazzi, I made money from that too.
What advice do you have for other kids who want to start their own companies?
So first, they want to find out what they want to do, and more advice is do what you love and make sure you have the things that you need.
And what do you do with your money?
Well, what I do with my money is I buy the materials that I need for my business, and I save some.
What is your website and where can people get in touch with your company?
Well, my website is the Zaria Bird brand, and people can get in touch with me on Instagram at the Zaria Bird brand. Oh, and they can follow Bubblegum Vintage on Instagram too, or Facebook.
What do you do for fun other than do work and go to school?
What I do for fun is I cheer, I did soccer, and I like to play outside.
Do you like being in a business?
Yeah, I like being in business because I feel like me being in business right now can build up for when I grow up, and I won't have to work as hard as I have to when I get older.
Who inspires you to?
Who inspired me to start my own business was actually my mom, because she had 2 businesses of her own, and my mom is also my role model, and I wanted to be like her and start my own business.
What do you love about your business?
I get to work with my sister, and I get to make money off of doing the things that I like and having my own business.
You're making it sound amazing.
Thank you.
What is a day in life like for you?
I go to school, then I come home, work on my business a little bit, and I make slime, and I read books.
I also like that your sister is your partner because me and my sister, it's very different. It's very rough. What keeps you going if something doesn't go right?
So I learn off of my mistakes and see what I could do better the next time.
What kind of things do you do for the business?
Well, with my t-shirt line, that is it promotes my business, and with the book bestie, I read to other classes from pre-K to 3rd grade to help with literacy and reading.
Other than reading, I know who inspired you, why you did it, but really, what made you do it? Did you just think of it one day, or was it something you saw?
I actually watch a lot of Shark Tank, and I watch the Steve Harvey stuff, and I just want to be great.
Do you have a favorite book or a favorite t-shirt of your business?
My favorite book is actually a book that I started reading recently, which is called Not Black Enough.
What would you say to a kid who really, really, really wants to start a business and is so confused and doesn't know what to do?
First, I would ask them, what would they like to start a business about. Then I'll tell them what they would need to do that and like how they'd have to fit their everyday life and doing business at the same time. You do have to be focused on it and you don't need to give up, because if you give up, it won't get done. And you have to keep a positive attitude with what you're doing.
How do you balance school and business?
So how I balance school and business. So what I do is try to work more on the weekends than I do on the school days. And like when we have like a school break, I try to do work on those days. You have to set like time limits. So first I'll set a time limit on when I'm doing my business, maybe like 40 minutes or an hour. And then I'll do like some fun stuff. Then I'll go back to doing business. Then I'll like plan it out.
And what do you think was worst or biggest mistake in your business?
One of my mistakes was like when I stopped selling paparazzi, but not selling that anymore actually was like a big thing for me, because now I have my own business and I'm not selling paparazzi anymore.
How much do you sell your stuff for, like your t-shirts?
Well, it depends on what the t-shirt is, depending on how much I sell it for.
What's the best way to price products, you think?
First, you have to see how much the stuff is going to cost, ship it, then you get the shirt in, and you want to do it like of half of what it costed you.
As you're making your shirts right now, what kind of design do you use?
Well, I use designs based on my business. Like I do throw in a little bit of slime t-shirts from now and then I do like my bubblegum vintage t-shirts.
Do you think having a business is like really fun, or sometimes it can be very annoying?
Sometimes it can be annoying because like sometimes you have to miss out on things for your business.
What is the best thing about your business, you think?
Being able to be a motivational speaker and having my own line. So basically, if I had my own business, I basically had to pick what type of business it was going to be. So I had my slime business. Then I decided that I wanted to do a t-shirt line. Well, I do like the design, and it is something that I wanted to do, and I use Shopify and Canva to do those.
Thank you, Azaria. It was great speaking with you today.
It was great speaking with you today too, Giselle. Thank you.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.